Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about my game planning idol. I want to take animals as the main character and build a fantasy world based on the Edo period in Japan. In the corner of Edo City, the intervening of crime and justice continues as usual today. The legend Steve Herbie, yeah, he is the main character, goes and comes without trees. He not only steals novelty items that suit his interests, but also is a recursive thief who is willing to help the poor. One day he easily escapes the concentrate capture as usual, only to discover a conspiracy hiding behind the entire city. Yeah, it's a story. Based on this, I want to make a snake detective game. Yeah, it's a detective game. In recent years, with fewer outings of the detective game, the number of such games has gradually decreased, and most of them are based on 3D realistic style, such as Sherlock Holmes, L.A. Noire, and so on. Different from these games, I want to create a game with the fantasy art style. I think in this game, the industry environment, if a snake detective game with a unique art style, it will be very competitive. Yeah, like L.A. Noire and Sherlock Holmes, they are great. They are great, famous detective games. Yeah, we can use them as a great reference for our game. We can learn a lot from these similar games. Okay, let's cut to the chase. Like I said, you can become a legendary thief in the fantasy world, and it's a 3D third-person open world game. You can also use the environment to break down barriers, and it has beautiful environments and architecture, and it has this gas system, and you can also discover your own gameplay. Yeah, there are some gameplay. The first, in the open world, player can freely explore the Edo City. They can also choose the style they want to play in the game, like snake or fight. Player can also dress up in various situations. Players can get various props to collect clues. They can interact a lot with the environment and use the environment to achieve their game goals. Also, the clue collection. The character has a diary. The character will record the clue in the diary after the player have uh, collected certain clues. They can also use the mind map in the diary to choose the possibility presented by the clues and lead to the correct choice. Yeah, in the MVP, players can use the initially built environment to hide, bypass other NPC's version for preliminary actions, or place simple traps and bats to fight back. Yeah, there are some concept art. As you can see, this is the main body of the Edo City. Yeah, it's is a dragon surrounds the city as a guardian. And you can see the huge body of the dragon from distant view of the city. Yeah, isn't it interesting? And there are some character designs as well, including the main character. Yeah, it's a main character Herbie, and some NPCs, and the Lord. He is a frog. And finally, it's my business planning. You know, this is a big project, and I expect it to take 8 to 9 months for the game development. After the game development is completed, the game will be pre-sale. to see if if players are interested in these games, and according to the players' reaction after making the final modification of the game, finally we will release the game on the platform, like Steam. Yeah, you know, I think if the game developed smoothly, yeah, I think the project will be a great success. Thank you for watching and listening.